Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Ethereum. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Remember, cryptos are open 24/7, so if you're watching this video 15 hours from now, then yeah, the chart is going to look a little bit different to you. My goal here, though, is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible, so I'm going to do that by just talking about more so general levels, and then walking you through some questions to ask yourself, and then based on how you answer those questions, that'll keep the current chart, whenever you're watching this, kind of up to date at that point in time. So kind of first quick little recap here. Across the landscape of the cryptos, everything's been getting hammered. Ethereum is no different, and you can see it essentially on this chart started when it broke right below that orange line, which I talked about in yesterday's video. And with that trend line break, the price came all the way down there, broke below the pink line right there, that 200 period, and then just kept on going. So, like I said, not trying to rub salt in the wounds or anything, but definitely a very brutal day here. And can the price bounce back? That still just remains a matter of time, but these are cryptos and things can get pretty crazy. But I do want to get some levels here mapped out. So the first level to talk about is what I would consider, the newest kind of very important level of support. And that's down here right around, what is that? About 195, give or take. So the first question you need to ask yourself, and we'll go with the 15-hour number. So you're watching this video 15 hours from now. Where's the price relative to 195? If you are answering the question that, hey, the price is still up above 195, then great. That's a sign that at least this current bottoming price movement right here is still potentially, trying to go sideways and form some sort of bottom. Now, obviously, if you're answering the question that the price is above 195, but all of a sudden the price is up at, let's say, 220, well, that would be telling you that not only is this some sort of bottom that we're seeing right now as I do the video, but that bottom has now turned into a very, very nice bounce. So there is a little bit of you got to just make a judgment call in your perspective, whereas if the price is right there, well then, yeah, that's good. It's made a little bit of a move upwards, but, compared to the other movement, that's where there is, but I have full confidence that you'll be able to discern the differences there. The moral of the story here, though, is this downwards movement done, or is this just kind of a break? And as in a pause, or as in kind of trying to catch your breath. Now, if you're answering the question that the price is actually down below 195, at that point, that would be telling us that, yes, sure, it's going sideways right now, but this was ultimately just kind of a little break. The bears taking a rest before, resuming their push downwards. Now, the same is true as I talked about. If you're answering the question and, the price is right there at 192, okay, yeah, sure, that's not great, but that's much different than if you're watching this and the price is down there around, 188, 187, somewhere around there. That would be another pretty much clear-cut breakdown to the downside. So keep your eye on these levels, especially the 195 mark. That's really going to kind of keep things updated on whether or not this current bottoming action is some sort of bottom or if this is just a temporary pause. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.